Welcome to L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. It's the Wake Forest Demon Deacons and the Louisville Cardinals. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, Reese. Checking in with the Cardinals head coach. He is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in, and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So the Louisville Cardinals offense will have the football first. And here comes Lincoln Keenholm. Ohio State Buckeye. More than 300 yards and 3 scores in his last outing. They'll start on the ground with Brown. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The offense set for a first down play. They'll give it to Isaac Brown. Could be an alley. The 10. All the way. Touchdown, Louisville.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they certainly finished it in style with a 71-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So Wake Forest's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. You just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Brown running left. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Floating away. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play.
It's a really good decision by the QB there. 3rd and short in the red zone. You know he was tempted, though, to try to force that football into a tight window. You want to move the sticks. You want to score a touchdown. But because you throw it away, you still have that opportunity if head coach decides to go for it here on 4th.
Excellent discipline by this defense. They keep everything in front of him, and they make the big 4th down stop. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wiggins. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll run it again. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. With the catch, it's Johnson. Could not make his way to the corner.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. That can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is like
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
From the gun, 3rd down, Gio Lopez. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, he makes the play, it's intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Cardinals! The defense putting points on the board.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the 1st quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
On the move from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense, we always talk about offense, but man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. The early scripts have work trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Here's Brown to begin the drive. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop, you move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Here we go.
And send the tight end in motion. Isaac Brown to the left. Maybe some room here. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's a Demon Deacon still down on the field, and they'll stop play to have him looked at. The Cardinals have this offense rolling.
Check. Soldier. Yep, slide. Go!
Looking downfield on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Firing to the right, complete. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
And this is why, as a defense, man, you don't want to let the quarterback outside the pocket. Once he gets outside the pocket, now everybody else has to adjust, and some people have to leave coverage, and he goes and he starts going towards his right. Nice job by the receiver finding some space towards the sidelines. They get the completion and make the play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's McCoy. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Cardinals will hustle to the line. Now from inside the red zone. Hauls it in. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the play fake. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. The run inside. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Great place to start for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Break. Over. See what you got. Yeah, I'm ready. Go.
Try the right side with Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. back to pass. Throws to the tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
You know, defenders have to really understand body positioning and where the football's coming from, and great job understanding that, getting in the way of the route, knocking the ball down, batting it away, making a good play for that defense.
And he'll try to move the sticks with Brown. He'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds.
Offensive coordinators don't really have play sheets for 3rd and 75. Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but when you put yourself in a bad situation, backed up like this, you know, with mistakes and negative plays, not many...
And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down. Motion from the wide receiver. The play fake, Gio Lopez. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Demon Deacons in the hurry-up.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the...
Snags it, and he's open. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Gonna run it. It's Wiggins. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Finds his man. It's Davis. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like, quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly, on target, and you can make big plays. They made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to him. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they tried to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down, you got to make plays, you got to get your team back in it. Great start, keep chipping away.
And he puts through the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse. Oh, he's got some space. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Snagged in the middle. It's Richardson. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hand off for Brown. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quarterback making checks. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Effective offense. offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB, and this one, put some pressure on them. They're already off to a great start.
Lopez from the gun on 3rd down. Throws for the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Nestles it in at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
Ready, go, go!
The give to Brown. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brown. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Looking to get it in. Now Wake Forest will stop the clock and use their first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. Going to the run, it's Brown. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Louisville! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. He'll bring it out. It's Carr. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the...
Makes a grab and room to run. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. And the Demon Deacons want to crank the tempo. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now, let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They're in the gun on third down. It's Lopez. Gets it out quickly. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Smashes through the tackle. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Let's go down to the sideline and holler.
Hey guys, down here on the Louisville sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Ollie, thank you. Quarterback may change this route.
Squid. Booster. Go.
Looking to throw on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
The Cardinals will now use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's going to take off. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Dances away. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Red 54, go.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
This tight end's a weapon in the passing game. He runs good routes, normally has good hands, but didn't have them there.
And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Oh, he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns and 21 points. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Lofts one high and deep. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Carr. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth.
Breaks into the open. All the way across the 50, into plus territory, and finally stopped at the 43. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it first and 10 just outside the 40. Lopez. Got a man. It's Hernandez.
Complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here's a Demon Deacon still down on the field, and they'll stop play to have him looked at. The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free.
You don't see a lot of OPI, but on that play, the offensive player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working his hands way too much, and that was an easy call for the referees.
Throwing, Lopez. The short hands, it's Wiggins. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Got his man. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. There's a Demon Deacon still down on the field, and they'll stop play to have him looked at. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is... And here's a fumble way behind the line. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. He splits the uprights.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They'll start on the ground with Brown. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Cardinals moving quickly to the line.
And it's been fun to watch them feature this guy. Like, they understand they can run the football. They understand how good he is, and just they've owned the line of scrimmage. They've sprinkled in some pass. Like, this offense has done a really good job staying balanced, but featuring one of their better players.
Running to Green. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the side.
Finding some room. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. The Cardinals will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals! And the route is on. That's 3 touchdowns in this game, and he's up to 11 on the season. And he made the extra point without problem. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Wake Forest ready to get things going as the offense is on the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal, there he goes! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7.
White, 29, white, 29, move.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Rushes on him. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Hernandez. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now on the option. Got a little grass, and he's knocked down.
And I love this because you got 2nd and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get 3rd and manageable. Nice job getting a run, not only a positive run. Shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on 3rd down.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's Lopez to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Keeps it on the option. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Lopez to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Absolutely perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense getting set for first down. Isaac Brown looking for room on the left. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. As we head into the 4th quarter, both of these running backs have been able to get it done on the ground. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Back open in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I think that shows you the experience of the quarterback there. His primary target wasn't open, so he didn't panic. Even though he was getting hit, he was still able to find his check down and find some positive yards.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab on the left. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. 95-96 A give to Brown. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
I love the play design. I love the decision. I love the throw, and I hate the catch. That is a play you got to make.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, going to the air. Got his man. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Cardinals want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
The Cardinals come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Running into the open space. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Brown. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Throws toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And after the turnover, there's a man still down, and we have On the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great...
There's some room. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
They go play action with Lopez. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Lopez looking to scramble. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a... Get out and move the sticks there.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Over.
The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10.
Now, ready. White.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Just